9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 flooded. House number 8 remained untouched. The water didn't even pass through the ground level. So when things calm down, and the people in the street say, what is peculiar about this house? And they came to see. And they saw a signboard that says, House Fellowship of the Redeemed Christian Church of God meets here. Allow me to decree, even if danger comes to your doorstep, it will not enter. But then, as comprehensive as the world insurance policy will be, do you know that there is no insurance for sleep? You can't call an insurance company and say, how much do you want me to pay so that I will be able to sleep at night? They will say, sorry, we don't cover that. But my daddy does. Just read Psalm 23 from verse 1 to 6. And you see all those things that human beings cannot cover, but God covers them. In Psalm 23 from verse 1 to 6, not only does he provide for you, Philippians 4 verse 19, Philippians 4:19, he gives you cover for sleep. He maketh me to lie down. He covers satisfaction. You know, you can have everything and never be satisfied. Oh, it is incredible. I think it was in America I was at one time when they caught somebody shoplifting, was stealing from the shop, was stealing from the shop. And when they look outside and they saw the car, that he drove to the store, they couldn't believe. How could somebody driving a limousine come in to steal? You can have everything and not be satisfied. But my God covers satisfaction. And when we talk about satisfaction, maybe I just give you one example. Excuse me. We were in the old building when one day, as I was preaching, God spoke to me and said, there is someone in the crowd that it doesn't matter what she is, until she goes to the dustbin to eat, she won't be satisfied. And God said, the fellow should come forward for deliverance. You won't believe the fellow who came forward. Very high level society person. Why? So I can't explain. We will eat. When we finish eating, we will take the scraps and throw it into the dustbin. And then I'll be watching. to be sure nobody's looking at me. And then go to the same dustbin to take some and eat. Only then will I be satisfied. That demon that didn't allow you to be satisfied with what God has done for you, that demon goes now. You know, they don't give you an insurance for when you need advice. Let me pay so much so that when I need cancer, somebody from cancer and died. But God gives you insurance that covers even when you need advice. God knows that the advice that man may give you might even be the wrong one. So he said, you don't need to worry. You need wisdom? Just ask me. James chapter 1, verse 5. He has insurance for everything that you can ever need on earth. Then let us assume that there is a policy that can cover everything, provided you can pay the correct whatever. The world has no insurance policy for the world to come. Whatever insurance they are going to give you is when you die. But my God has an insurance that will take care of your tomorrow, even beyond the grave. In John chapter 3, verse 16, John 3:16, he said, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have what? It's not just considering whatever you may need here or now. He's even taking care of the world to come. So when we are talking about divine insurance policy, we are talking about a policy that is super beyond human understanding. Then let me close, because we can go on and on. There's one thing or two things you must do when you are talking about insurance. Number one, when you say you are under an insurance cover, that thing remains valid as long as you remain under the cover. In other words, you can cancel an insurance policy, and then the insurer will no longer be held accountable to whatever happens to you. The same is true, of course, a divine insurance policy. Because when you read Psalm 23 and you get to verse 6, after he has told you, he will take care of, he has insurance for your eating, your sleeping, your guidance, protection against enemies, etc., etc. He now said, surely goodness and mercy shall follow me. For how long? And what did he say I will do? I will stay under his cover. I don't have time to tell you stories about those who